Shalom, shalom, happy Sabbath, all praise to the Most High and His Son. We back at it, back with another one when you thought it wasn't going to be another one. Back at it with another one when you thought it wasn't going to be another one. Oh, this shit smell bomb. You know, I gotta set the mode. I gotta set the vibe, right? I was knocked out too. The sister hit me up, but brother, when you about to get on? I was like, damn. I looked up. I had like 15 minutes. I was like, damn, I was knocked out. See, it's dedication, cause man, I want to be like, damn, sis, we're gonna get this one. We're gonna get this week a pass. I had a long, hard week. Shalom, Grace. Shalom. Yeah, I seen your story. You was talking about they trying to put little homie to work, man. They trying to put the little homie to work in the field. I had a long week, man. It's crazy. So it's Saturday. So come Monday, start of our week or plantation week. Some of us Sunday. Man, you don't even be thinking like, man, it be popping off. It be popping off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I had a long week, man. That damn Moabite from hell, man. She be trying to the Moabite from hell, bro. She's literally sent from hell. That's why I be laughing. She is sent from hell to buffet me. I just be like, man, this girl's crazy. But yeah, man, it's kind of cold, man. I was knocked out. But I'm up. Let's get it, man. Take not thy Holy Spirit from me. Don't get your spirit snatched like these bug outs. Shalom to all y'all. Yeah, off top. She did prayers for the mom. Off top. Off top. Let me get my little horn. I might change this damn background. Hold on. Shalom to all y'all. Grace, Andrea, the Vash, Tisa, Harlem Brown. She said, Shalom family. To those that observe, I'm blessed to be retired. Had to get, what she say? I'm blessed to be retired. Had to get old first. All praises. Hey. All praises. You made it. All praises. So yeah. So, how was your week? You guys know I got the link up in the chat. You guys want to come on, say shalom. What's up? Question anything? You already know what to do. Say how your week was or whatever. But yeah. We had a hard week, but we made it, man. We right here. All praises. That's what counts. We right here. They be trying to wear me out during the week, man. They be trying to wear me out so we can't, do our thing. But okay. So take not thy Holy Spirit from me. Psalms 51. Let me start with King David. King David. So King David. This is what King David said. Psalm 51. I'm gonna start at verse 1. Then I'm gonna jump. So look. Have mercy upon me, O God, according to thy loving kindness. So that's what you should be saying this every day about have mercy. Have mercy upon me with the loving kindness, or according unto the multitude of thy tender mercies, blot out my transgressions. So we want that the mercies of David, right? To blot out our transgressions. Verse 2. Wash me thoroughly. So you want the Most High to wash us thoroughly from my iniquity and cleanse me from my sin. Verse 3. For I acknowledge my transgressions. So you want to acknowledge your shortcomings, right? And my sin is ever before me. So that's the part I'm going to stop at. And I'm going to jump to the title of the class. Verse 11. Cast me not away from thy presence, and take not thy Holy Spirit from me. See, now that is the scariest thing right there, because you don't want your spirit took. You don't want your spirit took. Like, you'll be a walking bug out. You'll be a walking bug out, pouring abomination after abomination. You know, like when I first came into this thing, I used to think like, the Most High would just kill you, right? But now I found out that he's not going. He just don't kill you. He takes your spirit away from you, where you be looking stupid in front of everybody, and you just be looking. Hold on, I might take this background off. Let me see something. I don't kind of like this shit. Just a second. Yeah, man, I gotta keep it organic. We gotta keep it organic, man. That background was ugly as hell. I don't like the. It just looked weird. But anyways, so like I was saying, was the Most High, he won't just kill you. He's the. Let me get this in Nehemiah real quick. Hold on. Watch this. The Most High just won't kill you. Damn, that my phone active. Hold on. Nehemiah chapter 1 and verse 5. Is that what I want? Come in, make sure I love you. Damn, hold on. All right, Nehemiah 1 and 5. And said, I beseech thee, O Lord God of heaven, the great and terrible God. See, the great and terrible God. So he just ain't gonna kill you. He can bug you out. He can just bug you out. Have you saying Christ didn't exist for for starters, right? We're gonna beat that one over the head, because we got these bug outs running around thinking that, and that's something old. You know what's so funny about that? Because I've been in this thing probably about 10 years, but I've been in the truth like 10 years. Them brothers that's them three brothers or two, or however many of them is there, that's running around saying that, man, I ran across that doctrine before they was even thought of. Why them brothers in the damn clubs or something. I ran across that, and what's so funny is the I ran into probably about three or four people. I'm like 2016, probably like 2016. It's 2025, and the stuff they saying is exactly the same thing that the other dudes were saying, to the T. That's how I know it's a spirit. Just like, how you meet a Christian, and they always say, oh, you can pray over it, or you can pray over pork, or you can do this, or you can do that, or God loves everybody, and you already know where they're going to go, because there's spirits out here. It's the same spirits, an abundance of spirits, and they inhabit these bug outs, and they say the same stuff, and it's kind of funny. And it's sad too, but it's funny because, like, bro, I already know where you're gonna go. But people, bug outs, think they're the only person saying that, or they learned something new. So that's why, like I said, I've seen this movie before. You're saying the same thing they were saying to the T, and you don't even know them, right? You don't even know them, so that's why it's hella funny. Oh, let me see something. Okay, messenger people. Yeah. So Psalm 51:11. Cast me not away from thy presence. So you don't want the Most High to cast you away from his presence. Because what's going to happen? If you're familiar with Saul, King Saul, the first king of Israel from the tribe of Benjamin, what did he do? He was disobedient. And what did the Most High do? Cast him away. Look up that history in the book of Samuel. So when he got casted away, he started making stuff up. He started looking for witches. He started just pouring out abominations. And everybody's looking at him like, bro, you're bugged out. And he kind of knew it. That's why he tried to get Samuel to come resurrect Samuel and speak to him. So, and it says, and take not thy Holy Spirit from me. So you don't want the Most High to take your spirit. You don't want to take your spirit. I'm gonna show you guys something else in Samuel's. The book of First Samuel 3:7. Hold up. Watch this. First Samuel chapter 3:7. Now I want you to listen to this. You guys are gonna have to listen. Watch this. Now Samuel did not yet know the Lord, neither was the word of the Lord yet revealed unto him. Now I want something. The reason why I'm pulling this is because I'm just letting you know, everybody that you see prophesying, the Most High is not dealing with them. Look at this once again. Now, this is chapter 3, verse 7. Now, Samuel did not yet know the Lord. So, previous to this chapter, Samuel, he was a priest, right? But it says, now Samuel did not yet know the Lord, neither was the word of the Lord yet revealed unto him. So, previous to this, the word wasn't even revealed unto him. I say that to say this: just because you see somebody prophesying or with a Bible in their hand doesn't mean the Lord is even dealing with them. That's why you have to try the Spirit by the Spirit and watch that person to see if the Lord is dealing with them, right? So previous before chapter 3, Most High didn't even reveal the word to him, and I'm quite sure Samuel was bringing it out, So you see, you got to watch these bug outs, Try the Spirit by the Spirit. Try the Spirit by the Spirit. Always. If something ain't right, you better get on up out of there. Or I always say, take the meat off the bones. Spit the bones out. Eat the meat. Spit the bones out. Brothers should develop. They should be able to develop good traits. Where you could be like, okay, this brother's cool. But if you see him going backwards, a lot of, look, I'm gonna tell you, these bug outs, they be believing some crazy stuff that they just ain't revealed to you yet. They just waiting for the right time. They're trying to hook you. Then they're gonna come out with some great revelation that's off as hell to try to hook you with them being charismatic or you liking their personality. And that's all a test for you to see if you're going to trust in man. Jeremiah 17:5. Let me get that real quick before I was about to go to my other precept. Watch this. Jeremiah 17:5. What did Jeremiah 17:5 say? It says, watch this. It says, Thus saith the Lord, cursed be the man that trust in man and make flesh his arm, and whose heart depart from the Lord. So it says, cursed is the man that follow man, right? Cursed is the man that follow man. So these bug outs, they'll say the right thing at the right time to you, and then you'll you know, I like this guy, you know. Then he gonna reveal something unto you that's off his heel, and then you have a choice to keep following him or not. And then if you do keep following him, and you know he's off his hill, and you're gonna be cursed. Straight like that. Shabbat shalom, beloved Yasharala, and get them likes up for sure. Sister Daniel, all praises, Sister Daniel. All praises. I know it's late out there. Where you at? Hold up real quick. Shout out to Sister Danielle, Israel. I appreciate all y'all, man. I appreciate all y'all. It's an honor. Hey, it's my honor, man. It's an honor to be able to, you know, be up on here with y'all. So look, Psalms 111:10. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. So the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, right? And the fear of the Lord is, let's see what the fear of the Lord is. What does it mean to fear the Lord? We're going to deal with King David today. Watch this. But you could say, you know, I fear the Lord. Fear the Lord. But what does it mean to actually fear the Lord? Let's see. Psalms 119 and 63. Psalms 119, 63. No, that's not what I want. 120. Psalm 119 and 120. This is what it means to fear the Lord from King David. My flesh tremble for fear of thee. So King David said, my flesh tremble for fear of thee. And I am afraid. I am afraid of thy judgments. So that's what it means to fear the Lord. You got to be afraid of his judgments, right? For example, we're just going to keep it simple, plain. He said, don't eat pork. You don't eat pork because you're afraid of the judgment. He said, don't break the Sabbath. You don't break the Sabbath. You be looking outside, see behind me. You be like, oh, is it dark? Is it dark? I must have ordered something, or I must have cooked. Is it? No, you trying to cook before this sundown, whatever, you know? Because why are you doing that? Because you fear the Lord. You're afraid of thy judgments, you know? So you do what you gotta do. So that's what it means to fear the Lord, right? I had this other precept down. I'm gonna just read it. I had this next to it. Psalm 119:63. I am a companion of all them that fear thee, and of them that keep thy precepts. See, you want to be a companion to all them that fear, to other people that fear the Lord, and of them that keep thy precepts. So you want to be a friend to those that fear the Lord. You don't want to be friends with no damn bug outs. You don't want to be a companion to bug outs, man. Keep it pushing. You know, you could be respectful and say what's up or whatever. But like I said, it says keep track of the time when you're around a bug out. Live and direct. Shout out to live and direct. Right. Keep track. Live and direct. You gotta keep track of that time. You gotta keep track of that time when you're around bug outs. Okay. So where we at? Oh, Psalm 111:10. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. So now that we know what the fear of the Lord is, it means you fear, you know, his judgments. You fear was he gonna tax your ass. You feel me? You know, if you do this and do that, you be ready like, damn, I messed up. The Most High gonna get me. I know he gonna judge me for this. I know he gonna get me. So you don't do it. That's what we gotta get. We gotta get more into the fear of the Lord. Right? So that's the beginning of wisdom. When you fear the Lord and you pass your trials and you constantly eschew evil like Job did, right? And you become that perfect man, that perfect woman, then He's gonna start leveling up your knowledge, your discipline, your discernment, all that stuff's gonna level up, right? But if you do the opposite, you're gonna level down. Then you're gonna see you. That's where you see a video like this, me teaching. Say if I'm teaching dietary law, then you're gonna see next week I'm teaching actually um pork. All you gotta do is pray over it. Actually, we can deal with white women. We can deal with Becky's. That's when you get that opposite. That's when you get that bug out package. Okay. So fear the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. A good understanding have all they that do His commandments. His praise endure forever. So it says a good understanding. So when you do this, when you fear the Lord and keep chucking, right, you're going to have a good understanding, right? You're not gonna be bugged out. Like you're not gonna be confused. You're not gonna be reprobate. But when you don't do the commandments and you make excuses and you keep constantly doing that, so the just man rises up 7 times, right? But the wicked fall, right? So you fall, but you get back up. Dust yourself off. They fall, they roll, and stay down there, make excuses. So that's when you're not going to have a good understanding. Like I said, the Most High, He's terrible, right? He's a terrible. So He just ain't going to kill you. He's going to humiliate you in front of your peers, right? He's going to have you retracting everything you once taught or that you once knew. And you're going to pour out abominations. Let me get that in Sirach. Watch this. We got this special bug out as of late. A special bug out as of late that want to make my face a thumbnail. So I'm going to bang his ass out. Sirach 10:13. Watch this. For pride is the beginning of sin. So pride, the beginning of sin, and he that have it shall. It says have, but it meant have. Kind of threw me off. And he that have it shall pour out abomination. So you're gonna pour out abomination. You see how you pour something? He gonna have something. He or she gonna have something bugged out to say, or doing something bugged out daily. And therefore the Lord brought up on them strange calamities. And you're gonna see them getting jacked up and overthrew them utterly. So when you have pride in you, it's the beginning of sin. And he that have it shall pour out abomination. So you're gonna watch the bug outs. Like just watch these bug outs and just analyze them. Don't get too close to them, kind of like a zoo. You got your binoculars and you're look at the bug outs and be like, damn, check their page or whatever, call them up and be like, oh, what's going on? You're going to see they got a new revelation every other week. It's going to be stranger and stranger and stranger each time. And they're going to just pine away little by little as you keep elevating. They going down. But you got to understand, somebody has to do it. Better them than you. And the one bug out, I've been, see, what's so funny about this bug out is this sister hit me up. She was like, oh yeah, you used to be with the bug outs. But I'm trying to tell you, the bug out he will put videos. She said, I'm trying hard to stay at the spirit. Hey, it's a fight, sister. Ping, ping, ping. You gotta fight. you know, you're gonna do it. You hear, you know, I know you're having that work situation, sis. You know, hey, that's the same. When you were saying that last week, it was the same thing. It was identical. We could have, I felt it because it was identical. Same thing, sis, same thing. And then this other sister was telling me the same thing. So it's like the same, like I was telling you, them spirits, a bunch of them spirits, but it's the same spirit, and they dispatch them, and they just go in and do the little work. It'd be the same stuff. Cause I think you said you're in Ohio. I got the same spirits up here, you know. So, you know, you gonna get through it, sis. You know, like I said, it's like a full-time job, just trying to stay in the spirit and not busting my damn head open. You feel me? Full-time job, not to bust a head open. You feel me? Hold on. I have to think about the end. I don't want to be destroyed with my enemies. So Danielle, stay in the spirit. Right. That's the biggest L too. We doing this, we get destroyed with them. We be next to them in the fire. They're like, hey, what are you, the brother, teaching? I was wicked my whole life, but your ass was teaching. You loser. So, you know, that's a deal. Super L. Or like if like we go to jail or something, and you're like a CEO of a company or something, and there was a damn serial killer. He's a known serial killer, and you in the same cell as him. And he's like, "What you doing in here?" And you like, "Man, bro, we don't want that to happen. We don't want that to happen to us." Hey, that's why we gotta keep going. That's an L, man. As you fall short, and you might well just go full throttle on the world. That's why I don't know why the bug outs, my special bug outs, I don't know why they just won't go take their ass back in the world. You about to get toe up, you know. But I think the Most High got some special for them. You know, they doing their job. You know, like I said, I haven't that little Old Testament stuff. Like I ran into that stuff before they was even thought of. They was still in the club, you know. So they was in their mama's belly when I ran into that doctrine. So it just caused me to refresh. But the bug out he be putting videos up like we still together. You know, that's why the sister asked me that. I'm like, nah, sis, I haven't been with them brothers in probably like, was it 2025? Like 5 years. Them little videos that be coming out, I think he be putting up. That's old. I don't know why he even does that. You know, and people are surprised that the bug out bugged out. But I knew back in 2019 he was a bug out. That's why I got ghosts. I hit the race on him. You know, I've been seen that. You know, and I blame Zamron. Yes, I blame Zamron for giving them bug outs life. Did a damn 50-part unity camp with them bug outs. So Zamron, you see this? You want to give them bug outs some life, because them brothers was bugged out back then when I shook their ass. If Yahweh be for us, then who can be against us? Spit it, spit that, sis, spit that. That's odd and weird. So I pray this. Yeah. But yeah. So bug outs are going to pour out abominations. They're going to say a lot of weird stuff. So it's really, you know, that's how great the Most High is. He's going to put up, he going to display some stuff for you, you know, like what your sis said. If Yahweh be for us, then who can be against us, right? And it's just everything works out for the truth. So everything works out for you, you know, for us. Everything works out for us, you know, just like when Yahweh used to kill people, right? In the old, or not in the old, just in the Bible period. And he used to do that for an example for the rest to fear. But oh man, I ain't doing that. They got their damn head ripped, their head ripped off. Let's not go that way. Let's not do that. You know. So you see the bug out. You don't want to be next week talking about, like I always say this, celebrate Christmas next year. You don't want to be celebrating Christmas. It's a possibility you can have a Christmas hat on, and you might be like, hell no, I would never. I, Even if I did go back to the world, I would not put a Christmas hat on. No, you will put a Christmas hat on because you're going to do what the Most High have you do. He's going to give you over. You're going to be a reprobate, and you'll make up an excuse and have a Christmas hat on. Watch this. Watch this. Since I'm already right there, I think I am. Yep, Sirach 32:17. A sinful man will not be reproved. So we're gonna be like, take that Christmas hat off, brother. Remember you said Christmas was an abomination, but you're gonna be like, bro, I'm just going to the party. Watch, but find an excuse according to his will. So he gonna find an excuse according to his will. He gonna keep that Christmas hat on and make an excuse, and you ain't gonna be. He gonna come up. He gonna wiggle out of it, and you gonna be like, damn, the brother was teaching. He was teaching again. I got a video of the brother teaching against Christmas, and now he got a Christmas hat on 2 seasons later. It can't happen. I seen it. I seen this movie before. I seen it. I remember when I first seen it, I was tripping. Like I said, it was this broad or this girl. I ain't gonna call her broad. It was a sister, a lovely sister, and she went back to the world, and she put a onk on, and she used to sing too, and she got song truth music, dope music, right? It was dope. The girl could sing. She went back to the world, and she got the Nefertiti necklace on, and an ankh, and some shrimp. And I was like, damn, that was the first time I seen like a full-fledged bug out. But I was just like, that's deep. That's scary too. Cause the sister, you talked to her, she looked like a damn Judith or something, and the true Mother Mary or something. And she was making music. She had albums. She would do the little, shalom, brother, that little hand thing you guys do, all that. And she just went straight bug out. So I was like, damn. Then after that, I started seeing it. Ping, 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 ping. Cause when you first come in the truth, you be like, oh yeah, teach my family, they on it. We all believe. Let's get the kingdom. Then you just see a brother just bug out. Okay, let me read some of y'all stuff. Let me see what she said. I call on Yahweh's host of angels and wish a ninja. She said, hold on. She said, I call on Yahweh's host of angels and wish a ninja would. Yeah, I know that's right. You wish a ninja would. So you don't have a camp anymore. Yeah, I'm solo dolo, Sid. Everybody went back in that world, man. Everybody went back in the world. Let me know if you find them. Your spirit can be snatched at any time, but see, being in sin and playing in it will get your soul snatched. Yeah. Right. Playing in it. And let me read that again. She said, your spirit can be snatched at any time, anytime, but see, being in sin and playing in it will get your soul snatched. And you get your soul snatched, it's a wrap. That's what this is about. We don't want to get our soul snatched. That's a scary thing. That's why we opened up. Matter of fact, I didn't even open up with my thing. We did open up, have mercy on us, right? But watch this, 27:3. Sirach 27:3 in the Apocrypha. Unless a man hold himself diligently in the fear of the Lord, his house shall soon be overthrown. So that's like you not having that fear of the Lord, and you're playing like she's saying. Your house, 1 + 1 = 2 all the time, not some of the time, all the time. So you keep playing around, you don't know how much grace and mercy you have, And yeah, your house gonna get overthrown. And you're gonna be finished. Those men were prophesying with head coverings. I knew they were off then. Damn. She said they were prophesying. Yeah, because hey, you know what? It was funny because I was at the plantation and I seen this Edomite. He had a hat on and he took his hat off and did like this to the other Edomite. And I was just looking, I said, oh shoot. People take their hat off and kind of, it's like a respect. That's what it says. It says honor, to honor, right? It's a respect. And it's just like they got the saying, bro, I take my hat off to you, bro. I take my hat off to that brother. That means I respect that brother. I honor that brother. I take my hat off for that brother. He's been through a lot. He's still moving. So I'm just like, bro, these brothers is, oh yeah, you can wear your hat, you can do this. That's they twisting. That's why I said sinful men would not be reproved. And it also says, we read earlier, Psalm 111:10, it said a good understanding. So that's slowly, they're getting slowly their understanding took from them. If you got your top on, you feel me? Because that's an honor. It's an honor. You're honoring your head, man. When brothers go to court, what they do, they take that stuff off with their little cul-de-sac and everything, because they honor the white man, right? They respect the white man. He gonna tell you take it off. But when your king tell you, see, that was the start of it. Like she said, that was the start of it. Christ like, okay, you don't want to take your hat off? You want to take your hat off, Negro? I'm going to reprobate you. I'm going to have you teaching against me so I could kill your monkey ass later. Right? It's scary, too, watching people fall off and go back into the world. Yep, but it's an example. Watch this. Let's get in Corinthians real quick. Let me see. 1 Corinthians 10. And where do I want to start? I'm going to start at 10 and 9. 1 Corinthians 10 and 9. Neither let us tempt Christ, as some of them also tempted and were destroyed of serpents. Neither murmur ye, as some of them also murmured and were destroyed of the destroyer. Now, this is part we want. Listen up. Now, all these things happened unto them for examples, and they are written for our admonition, upon whom the ends of the worlds are. So all you seeing these bug out, you seeing this stuff, it's happening for you, sister. It's happening for you, brother. It's happening for example, so you get yourself together so you won't have that Christmas hat on, right? Next Christmas, and make an excuse. Let me see. A sign of respect. Yeah, it's a sign of respect. It says it plainly. But a bugged out brother won't respect it. Who is she? Who you talking about, Andrea? Who is who? Who is who? Okay, let's see what she says. She said, where does it say if you return back to the world that it would have been better if you did not receive the truth? Oh, let's read it then. I had that I had that in the arsenal, sis. But she probably like, you're taking too long to get to it. You're taking too long. You're talking too much. But yeah, we'll just get it for the sis. Hold on. Man, Grace, I thought you put it in there. You put the wrong thing in there. Okay, let's get this for sis. 2 Peter 2 and verse 21. For it had been better for them not to have known the way of righteousness, than after they have known it to turn from the holy commandment delivered unto them. Watch this, verse 22. But it is happened unto them according to the true proverb. The dog, the what? The dog, the what? The dog is turned to his own vomit again. In the soul, which is a pig, that was washed to her wallowing in the mire. So the pig went right back to the dirt. So it's better that they have not known. Yeah, Grace, yeah, you kind of got me with that one. You can't be getting me on the live, man. This is live, sis. This is live. I can't be messing up like that. Oh, she said Sakari. What you said who is she? Oh, okay. I think you're talking about the head thing. All of us in the spirit. All of us in the spirit. Oh yeah, it's better that you have not known. It's better that you have not known. You went back to your vomit. Like I said, you might as well just stayed in the world. I think that sucks too. You trying to act like you're in the truth, you know? But that's a lot of pride in you too, because you might as well just go full throttle. You know, matter of fact, I seen two different. I seen brothers do this too. They'll disappear from social media for a little bit, then they'll creep back after like probably like 8 months or something. But their name will be back to Calvin Johnson or something. His name, his name was. Give me a Hebrew name. His name was Kanai Yasharala. His name was Kanai Yasharala. You knew him as Kanai Yasharala. Kanai bin Yasharala. Then Kanai bin Yasharala disappeared for 8 months. Then you see him pop up again. You like, oh, look at that, bro. But you notice his name ain't Kanai Yasharala. It's Calvin Johnson. And he got 5 friends. It looked like a new Facebook. And you like, damn, his name Calvin Johnson. He got like 3 pictures. Pictures, one with a dog, the other is him at a Ferris wheel. Then you try to request him, he don't accept it. Then you look through his stuff and he's celebrating all wickedness. So they do that too. They try to go back, try to sneak back to the world, sneak back to the old nigga name. Or you got people that try to change the doctrine over and over to it looks like they still in true. Nah, bro, I still believe we can celebrate Christmas. We can't eat pork, brother. We can date white women. We can. It says it right here. So they try to change the book to their own life to look like they still moving. Man, like I said, man, I seen this movie before, man. Experience, man. Man, tap in with your boy G Bar, man. Tap in with me, man. So the sis said, "Oh, brother, you by yourself?" Sis, I start off by myself. Like we only can get in by ourselves. So I ain't really by myself. This is how it was. Like I'm in a city the city I'm in. I grew up with a lot of these Israelites when we was little pups. Like I could think of probably like 10 Israelites you guys probably know that I knew we was in the sandbox. I wouldn't say sandbox, but we was like teenagers. So, it was kind of cool to see brothers transition and stuff. So, long story short, I have a lot of the brothers that I grew up with within what you call the truth into this, and I think I probably was like the 4th one. I say the 5th one from the city. And there's probably like 15 of us, 15, 20 of us. And so we got together, and that's when you guys probably seen, us go out. A lot of them brothers that you see me with, I knew since we was little. So that's what it is, Luke 12:51. That's that sword. I'm gonna read that for you, sis. Luke 12:51. But I got y'all, man. I enjoy, talking to y'all, kicking it with y'all, So all praise to the Most High. He just transitioned me into a different avenue right now, Luke 12:51. Suppose ye that I come to give peace on earth. This is a cutter. I tell you, nay, but rather division. Oh, the sis is cutting. He came with the division up, shook the tree, he shook the tree. I used to kill the Christians with that damn precept on the street. They'd be like, no, Christ did not come to give division. And you hit them with that, it's over. I used to keep that in the arsenal. But the Most High gonna send some brothers, man. We're gonna hit them streets, man. It ain't over. It ain't over. It ain't over. I know lots of people who know this truth but don't keep anything. Let's get that real quick. Can you say lovely song? Can you say a lovely song? Ezekiel 30. Let me see, you know where that precept is at without looking at your phone. Grace, since you know everything, what precept is a lovely song? Huh? Grace. 33. So you guys got to start getting your precepts. In your mind. Ezekiel 30. And you can't look at your phone, and the Lord see you if you cheat. 33, Ezekiel 33 and 31. And they come unto thee as the people come, and they sit before thee as my people, and they hear thy words, but they will not do them. For with their mouth they show much love. They be like, brother, I love what you're doing. Keep doing that. I love it. Kwame Asherala, I'm from the tribe of Ephraim. For their mouth they show much love, but their heart go after their covetousness. And lo, thou art unto them as a very lovely song of one that hath a pleasant voice. So it's just a lovely song. They think you some give me a lovely song. Whatever you guys listen to. They think it's a lovely song. Like I was telling you, that sister that was singing, she had a pleasant voice and can play well on an instrument. Who they say Prince can play well? He can play every instrument, right? For they hear thy words, but they do them not. And when this come to pass, look, when it come to pass, what you've been telling them, lo, it will come, then shall they know that a prophet or a prophetess hath been among them. They're like, damn, Grace was telling me. Now my ass is on fire. Right? Right? Lots of people have, what's she saying? Lots of people know they're Israel, but the laws are grievous to them. But look, you also gotta say this. This is another prophecy. Bid them to the marriage. See? Watch this. Let's get that. Bid them to the marriage. I think that's Matthew 25. 22. All right. I'm gonna show you something about that. I'm gonna show you something. When you bid them to the marriage, there's a key word I'm looking for. Extend battery power by limiting background activity. Damn, man, I gotta move over. This thing about to die hella quick, bro. I gotta plug this thing up. Good thing I look, man. That thing about to shut off on y'all. We having a good dialogue. That is crazy. Shake the spot. Okay, Matthew. Damn. Damn, lighting's all jacked up now. Hold on real quick, y'all. Matthew 22. Let me turn that light off. Hold on. There we go. We in the game. See, it's live. We in the game, baby. We in the game. Let's go. Matthew 22. So where we getting? Oh, to bid them to the marriage. See, that's why I need the Cash App, man. You guys got to see the cash. I need me a new laptop, man. This thing was charged. We only been on. Oh, we been almost an hour. But dude, talking about we about to shut off. I gotta get me a new laptop, man. I gotta get me a new laptop. That was crazy. Hold on. So, Cash App, Just Israel, 144. Man, we're gonna put it to good use, man. Gonna put it to good use. Yeah, that part. That part. Okay, Matthew 22. Bid them to the marriage. Those servants. Damn, hold on. So anyway, it says bid them to the marriage, the good, the worthy, and I'm looking for the part that it says the worthy and the unworthy. Hold on. Let me start at. They would not come. Damn. Therefore, being highway and byway, so let's start moving out to the highway. Oh yeah, okay. Look, Matthew 22 and 10. So those servants, let me start at 9. Go ye therefore into the highways, and as many as ye shall find, bid to the marriage. So those servants went out into the highways and gathered together all as many as they found, both bad and good, and the wedding was furnished with guests. So when you're saying, a lot of people in this truth, that know this, because they're hearing the message. It got good people at the wedding and it got bad people at the wedding, so that's what you're seeing. That's what you're witnessing. Shalom. They got brothers. My brothers is on here. Same here. Hold on, let me read this. I had a couple technical difficulties. All pray that I enjoy this too. It's a lonely walk. Yeah. I'm gonna get that too, about this lonely walk too. Same here. Cutter, Shalom King, Shalom to the 12. My brother. Hey, like I said, hey, you guys, I got the link. I'm gonna put the link back in. And the 12, you said something the other day, man. You having those deep questions that you need to say verbally. I'll be like, bro. But shout out, man. Good to see you. To the 12, my Ephraimite Northern Kingdom brother. Shout out to Dang, how you say your name? How you say your name? Something Israel. K Israel. I'm gonna call you K Israel. Shalom. And I'm gonna put the link in the chat. Don't be shy, y'all. Just you want to say what's up, how your week was. People like to see y'all too. You can full love, but the Most High, not the Most High. You damn right. You're doing a grand job. Praise to the Most High, Tisa. I know it's not your spirit will cause them to gravitate to you. All right, well, sir, I still have to look. Pray for me. I'm still studying. Con all day. Soon a lot of people are going to have to be solo and being by yourself and keeping doing first. I'm gonna get that. real quick. Can you keep talking about the solo? Watch this. I think it's Ezekiel 14 that I want. I think it's Ezekiel 14:14. Yep. Ezekiel 14:14. Though these three men, Noah, Daniel, and Job, were in it, they shall deliver but their own souls by their righteousness, saith the Lord Yahweh. Right? So Noah, Daniel is saying they was in it. And Job, but you got to deliver your own soul. You got to work out your own salvation. You know? Hey, brothers be really thinking they can get the kingdom by what camp they in or who they know. Oh, I with Bishop so and so. You're gonna go to the heavens and be like, Lord, I made it. I was with Bishop so and so for 8 years. Lord gonna be like, who? Bishop who? Boy, what did you do? You can't get the kingdom from you rocking with so and so, you dummy. I think a lot of people gonna die off of that alone, because people really be thinking that they they can get the kingdom by the camp they with. And let's get another precept to what we were just talking about. I think it's in Esdras about the water on one side, fire on the other. Hold on. So yeah, you're gonna be alone. Second Esdras 7. Let me see. I want to start at. Let's start at 6. Second Esdras 7 and 6. There's also another thing: a city builded and set upon a broad field, and is full of all good things. Verse 7. The entrance thereof is narrow, and is set in a dangerous place to fall. So the entrance is very narrow, and you can slip and fall. Like as if there were a fire on the right hand, and on the left a deep water. So the fire on the one hand, water on the other. You could drown or you get your ass toasted. I don't even see the brother, man. Shalom, brother.
Shalom, shalom. You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Come. Shalom, Shabbat shalom, King.
Yep, Shabbat Shalom.
I just want to. You started talking about how people think they're gonna go to the kingdom because of the camp they belong to. I was like, yeah, I'll hop in on that one. I'm gonna hop in on that one because I noticed something about the wilderness. You know, when everybody's following Moses. Now, listen, if you put it in practical terms, Moses is this guy. Imagine you were in Egypt or Kemet at the time, and there's 1,000,000+ people following this dude out of Egypt. Do you really think, when you read the story, it makes you think you might have rubbed elbows with him if you were in Egypt and you were an Israelite? But no, there's like 1,000,000 of you. It's like watching the dude's far off, and you chatting with your own Israelite friends in your own bar in your own section of the city of Cairo. So when everybody meets up and they leave, you and your group is like, yeah, me and my friends, we really following Moses. Some people following Moses just so they don't got to go to work tomorrow because they slaves and they don't want to have to deal with a master tomorrow. So a lot of people are going to say they're following Moses, but really they just want to leave. Like you were saying, they'd be like, yeah, I hear what you're saying, but they not really doing it, but they want to leave with you now, don't they? So they realize there's a prophet in their midst. So when they leave with Moses, they're like, yeah, me and my friends, whatever that name of you and your friends is, that's what humans generally do. They section off into groups and give themselves a name. Right. So they in the wilderness, they follow Moses. Yeah, me and my friends really follow Moses. You know what I'm saying? Here's the question I have. What was the name of that group?
Nobody knows.
Right, and that exactly, and that will be the fate of each and every camp when we get to the next wilderness. Nobody's gonna remember your name, bro. It's just a temporary nursery for this truth to circulate around the world. That's just part of the plan. When we really get there, nobody's gonna remember your camp name. Straight business.
Straight business, straight like that.
You know, so there's no point in but I realize that's part of it. It used to upset me, but I realize that that's part of this process. You know what I'm saying? That's why only children made it to the promised land and only 2 adults, because the children didn't have any animosity between each other. So when you fast forward and you get to Yahushai, who explains these things that we read, you realize that children fight sometimes, but then they're friends right after. Us as adults, we don't do that. We like to bicker and hold things over years. And that's why Christ is like, unless you're like these kids, unless these things don't, move you to your whole world, then you're not going to make it, because the children have the right idea. That's why it's the children that made it to the promised land. You know what I'm saying? We got too much Babylon caught up in the back of our head. We think we are ready for all this stuff, but truth is we're not even ready to stand on the same corner.
Right. Con.
So I yield with that.
Wise words. Yep. And yeah, all praises to the Most High. I got that. Daniel and Tisa, all praises. Thank you very much, the water. We're gonna put that into the pot to get a new laptop or something.
I just got a new computer. I got a desktop though, so that I had decent parts to do different types of work with.
I know you got all that stuff, bro. You know how to do that stuff. I need.
You got to send me your logo too, because I got a copy of your logo, but it's real blurry. It's not a crisp joint,
Yeah, where you get that banner from? You got
with that flag that I have that's behind. My fault. My camera's not active on my. Like I said, I just got a new computer. Camera's not active. So you talking about the one that hangs in my room behind me when I do the videos, or the one that's on the one that's in my picture right now that I'm talking with?
Right.
I mean, I just like yours, I made it up.
No, I said who did it for you though?
Oh, I did.
Oh, you made that? You make banners?
Yeah, I make whatever images. I'm a graphic designer. I'm an aspiring graphic designer. Rather, I should say.
Yeah, I need that too, bro.
A lot of people don't see a lot of pictures. I'm not doing a lot of pictures right now because I'm in school for 3D design. So I'm trying to, like 3D models and all that. So that takes a lot of time. So between, studying the word and doing that, you don't see as many pictures, so on and so forth. But I'm trying to find somebody to do some work with, like you want to do classes or videos. Like I'll be trying to put in work with somebody.
Yeah, man, I already told you, man, we could put it together, man. We do, double team it. Whenever you're ready, however you're trying to do it.
Hey, there is a question. I see that in the city of Seattle, I don't know if your audience is aware, in the city of Seattle, there has sprung up a very astute amount of Old Testament rhetoric, like, Old Testament camp applications and all that. I heard a scripture the other day. I got to pull it out real quick because, I don't pay it too much, man, but I see that I wanted to hop in on your last discussion. Remember yesterday I had to go to work, or the day before. It was one of them days I had to go to work.
Yeah.
And so I do have a question about that though. One second, let me pull the scripture. Because I see that we get in the last days and that this argument between us is coming back to light.
Oh yeah, Daniel, I had to block that bug out. I don't know who the hell that was. I had to block them, and I don't even be blocking people like that. But yeah, they was bugged out.
What are you talking about?
Oh, somebody putting weird stuff in the chat.
Oh man, you gonna get all that. You get porn advertisements.
Right, they damn demons, man. Who the hell come in here doing stuff like that? They have demons.
Yeah, Yahushua dealt with the same thing. He walking by people, and they're like, oh, it's the Son of God. I gotta act out. It'll bring the Son of. You start mentioning Yahushua, it brings it out of people. That's no question. So I'm going over here to Psalms 110, right? Let me see. 110, Psalms 110, I think. And 1. I think it's actually from the top. All right, so we all know that that David wrote Psalms. In fact, when it says Psalms 110, it says a Psalm of David, right? And I was wondering, it says, the Lord said to my Lord, sit thou at my right hand until I make thine enemies thy footstool. So a lot of people be like, well, he's talking to David. But if David wrote the Psalm and his Lord said to his Lord, sit by my right hand, so he's obviously talking to the Most High. Who's the Lord in between him and the Most High that he's telling him to sit at the right hand?
Right.
I'm
Are
just
you
curious.
asking?
That's my question to the
Oh,
non-messianic community.
They're
You
gonna say
know,
that, they say everything is King David, Hezekiah, or it's Israel.
right. And I get that. But here, King David wrote the song. And he's saying right here, the Lord said unto my Lord. So Yahweh said unto my Lord, sit thou at the
Right.
right hand.
He
So
said
who is
to
the
my
Lord?
Lord. It's like let's do like something like today, like some carnal, like my big homie said to help me out. My
You
big
know how it is. Say you're my boss at work. You're my
Okay, my
boss,
boss,
and I'm the employee. And I'd be
supervisor.
like, yeah. You're the owner of the company, and I'm a
Okay.
regular employee. And you're saying to my supervisor, such
Right,
and such, right? The
right,
supervisor's between me and you. You own the company. I'm a regular Joe Schmo. The supervisor is a position between you and me.
right.
So if you say, being the owner of the company, hey, supervisor, come stand next to me, then that's not me. That's the supervisor.
But you could be like, my boss said unto my boss, right?
Right. Right.
my,
You know what I'm
my
saying?
my 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 boss told
My
my boss,
my boss's boss told my boss,
yeah,
right? So who and to sit at my right hand. Now that's important. Who's always told to sit at the right? So who is this? Who else can sit at the Yahweh is Yahweh alone? Okay. I get that. You know, nor did Christ ever disagree with this. But who sat at his right hand? My Lord said unto my Lord. Who is that? That's not Hezekiah. That's a lower king. He's a righteous king. I'm not taking that from him, but he's not King David. You know what I'm saying? No king was King David. Nobody was his son Solomon, right? So that's a totally different, this is not plural. This is not my Lord said to Israel, sit at my right hand. King David is the head of Israel. So there's a person between King David and this Yahweh. Who is it that sits at the right hand? It's my only question.
right.
You know?
Yeah.
And that's what I wanted to bring up, but I didn't have time. I had to go to work. That's what it was. That's what it was.
Yeah. Come in the volume of the book, man. Come in the volume of the book. Yeah, their arguments is really, very dumb, you know? Very dumb. They don't make
I,
no sense.
I be feeling like they have better arguments than Christians, but I just don't. I think sometimes the OT argument gets a little bit too specific. I want to say like you kind of gotta almost walk up and shake Yahweh Shai's hand in order to prove it. In order, that's the kind of the argument almost presented. I don't know, like, well, there's no human sacrifice. Yeah, I get that, but there was no sacrifice that could reconcile Israel as a whole either. So you're going to have to do something special.
But look, with the human sacrifice, have human sacrifice happened before?
I mean, it was threatened. I know that Abraham was meant to.
Isaac,
Yeah,
but
right.
what about in Numbers 25 when with Phineas when he
Phineas, when he stuck those two to the wall,
yep,
and that turned God's anger. That is true.
and they said he atoned. Let's get that.
Let's get that.
Can we get
Can we get it?
it?
Yeah, let's get
I
that.
be
I
trying to.
forgot all about that story. That's a story I actually go over with people very often because I like to capture the love between those two because people kind of skip over that. I need people to put themselves in the story. You felt that way about a girl once. To hell with the world, to hell with where I come from, to hell with my people and their traditions. It's just me and this woman and we're in love. And really it's a selfish thing. But it doesn't feel that way.
Right. So look, Numbers 25. I'm gonna start from 1. And Israel abode in Shittim, and the people began to commit whoredom with the daughters of Moab. So now you're seeing what I'm just showing you why it's going on,
right?
To go on. And then look, I'm gonna jump to verse 4 because you might have forgot about this part.
Mm-hmm.
And the Lord said unto Moses, take all the heads of the people and hang them up before the Lord against the sun, that the fierce anger of the Lord may be turned away from Israel. So he had to cut people's heads off for the Most High's anger to be calmed down. What do you call that right there?
Right? You're going to spill some blood. That's what it has in common. You spilling blood for it.
Verse 6. I'm going to jump to verse 6. Okay. And behold, one of the children of Israel came and brought unto his brethren a Midianitish woman in the sight of Moses, in the sight of all the congregation of the children of Israel, who were weeping before the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. And when Phinehas, the son of Eleazar, the son of Aaron the priest, saw it, he rose up from among the congregation and took a javelin in his hand, and he went after the man of Israel into the tent and thrust both of them through. So they was in a missionary position, and he said, oh, the man of Israel and the woman through her belly. So the plague was stayed from the children of Israel off of a human killing. And those that died in the plague were 24,000. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Phinehas, the son of Eleazar, the son of Aaron, the priest, have turned my wrath away from the children of Israel, while he was zealous for my sake among them, and I consumed the children of Israel in my jealousy.
That's a whole new level of respect the shooter. Respect the shooter. Dude got up without question. And imagine if you were sitting next to him. Soon as he got up and snatched up a weapon, you're like, yo, what you doing, bro? What you doing? Because only he saw it.
Right.
Only nobody else seen it. And I believe, wait a minute, I think if we go back in the story, those two are actually nobles from both sides. The son who's committing this atrocity is actually the son of somebody prominent in Israel, and the girl is the chief's daughter.
Right. Yeah, she was.
They're not just common folk, right? That's a major thing. So just because your leadership in your camp is in a position of leadership, trust me, as the word says, for a morsel of bread, they will transgress. That's all of us, right? So also the way they were killed, they were both pinned together. They were going to bear their iniquity together. Isn't that in the scripture? When it talks about fornication, they will bear their iniquity together. Your memory's better than mine, but that's the way it's stated. That javelin went through her stomach, meaning they killed that seed from reproducing into another fucking problem. The story is really deep when you break that thing down. And somebody out there in TV, like, oh my God, it's savage. That's why we don't read the Old Testament. I hear it now. I can hear it now. Right. Those are the regeneration of the people who deny Yahushua and crucify. That's right. That's right.
I got more of them that I keep that I ain't even gonna say because I don't want the bug outs to be trying to look. But we just gave them two. We gave them two. And you gave him the Isaac one, and then it says in Sirach, he said he don't command a man to do wickedly and give him license to sin, but he commanded him to do that. So we don't do human sacrifice, but if the Most High if he command you to do something, whatever you do, he do as he please, right?
And we all know that the Most High orders your steps. So
right.
Phinehas just got the spirit. I mean, Christians like to get up and hop around. Nah, that's what happens when you get the spirit and hop up. You grab a javelin. That's how that went.
I think I'm gonna give you one more. Let's get one more.
Where you want to go? I got you.
Isaiah 34.
Isaiah 34.
I'm gonna show you a huge human sacrifice right here.
I just want to grab a precept. Y'all get to grab precepts every weekend, damn it.
So
You said 34 and what?
let me see. Let me see. Yeah, I want to start at. Hold on. It might be 4, but I believe. Hold on. Isaiah 34. Let's start it. Go to 2.
That's the book of Isaiah, chapter 34, verse 2. For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He hath utterly destroyed them. He hath delivered them to the slaughter. 3. Their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountain shall be melted with their blood.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 4. And all the host of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll, and all their hosts shall fall down, as the leaf falleth off from the vine, and from the falling fig from the fig tree.
Keep reading.
5. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea
See?
and upon the people of my curse to judgment.
Keep reading.
6. The sword of the Lord is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of the kidneys of rams. For the Lord hath sacrifices,
Hold on. He got that's all he did. What?
and the lambs of goats with the fat of the kidneys of rams.
Uh-huh.
For the Lord hath a sacrifice.
You have a sacrifice
in Bozrah.
In where?
In Bozrah.
Uh-huh.
And a great slaughter in the land of Idumea.
So that Edomites is going to be human sacrifice in a great slaughter.
That one's rough.
And then you could add, it said it's a sacrifice. And then you could add that with Isaiah 63 when it says when he came from Bozrah. Get that, matter of fact, we're gonna precept it. Isaiah 63 when he said, "Why are you your apparel red? Because this is great sacrifice."
Isaiah 63 and 2. This is Isaiah 63 and 2. Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth the wine fat?
But go back to read one real quick. Remember in Isaiah 34, you said Bozrah, the sacrifice was going to be in Bozrah and Idumea. Read one.
Chapter 60, Isaiah chapter 63 from the top. Who is that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Bozrah?
See, dyed garment. He got blood all over his garment because he came from a sacrifice, treading the wine press. He's treading them, stepping on them.
This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. Read that again. Me, I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth the wine press.
See? So now he's telling you what that was a sacrifice. He just told you in Isaiah 34, the Idumeans, which is the Edomites, which is the so-called white people today, they will be sacrificed. Right? That's why I was liking them as bulls. What is it, like bulls and
goats and kidneys
stuff? But they're humans. But they're Bill Gates is not a bull.
Hear that, Karen?
He's not a goat. Karen is not a goat, but she will be sacrificed.
Karen gonna be out here like meh.
So I got some more, but I ain't gonna put them out there. But I'm just saying those were just ones I just took out. Pow, pow, pow.
For the background safety.
What did it say? But yeah, human sacrifice, man. And it said Christ was as a lamb. He showed Isaiah 53. He said, what did it say? Go get that, matter of fact. Because these guys in here, they may not know. This was teaching purpose.
53 and what? Which one?
I believe let's start at go to 10. Let's go to 10. We're just gonna get to quick.
That's Isaiah 53 and 10. Yet it pleased the Lord to bruise him. He hath put him to grief. when thou shalt make his soul an offering for sin, his soul an offering for sin, he shall see his seed, he shall prolong his days, and the pleasure of the Lord shall prosper in his hand.
Right.
You read?
He made his soul an offering for sin. Where say he was as a lamb? It's somewhere in there.
As a lamb.
He was as a lamb to the slaughter. I think go to 7. Go to 7.
7. He was oppressed, he was afflicted, yet he opened not his mouth. He is brought as a lamb to the slaughter, as a sheep before the shearers is dumb.
See, he was a sheep. He was brought as a lamb to the slaughter.
This is kind of what I mean when I say that the OT argument is kind of mundane, and it's like, well, no, it's not. It says a goat somewhere else. It's just like, I don't know if that's the point necessarily. Like, it's not somewhere it says a goat for a different process. And in this case, it's a lamb. And they're only using the lamb to outline his gentle nature. And I say gentle because it's not beyond Yahushua to whoop some ass. We all saw that at the temple. But it's not beyond Joseph to whoop some ass either, or Isaac rather, who could wrestle an angel, right? But when Laban duped him over, he didn't snap off. He could have beat Laban's ass. He could have beat Laban's ass and everybody who came with him, because remember they accused him of stealing something. Laban accused him of stealing something when he left the house, when he was on his way back to the land, right? And he rolled up with a whole bunch of people, not knowing that in real life Isaac could have bodied them all. But that's not his nature, right? And a good way of outlining that, because the Most High, because we're a lesser being, I think nobody's understanding that the Most High writing this all down for us in his book is like trying to explain to your dog how your engine works. Yeah, dogs are smart, right? And they're smarter than we give them credit for. Yeah, yada yada yada. But try to explain to a dog how your spark plugs work, or the fuel injection system. And that's exactly what it's like for the Most High to try to explain stuff to us, right? So if you explain it to your dog, you're going to explain the engine to him, how he understands it. You might use bones or how to dig a hole or something. Well, the Most High uses plants and animals in nature to explain very complex things that are simple to him but complex to us, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like when we were reading earlier that a leaf will fall off the vine, he's trying to explain bloodlines and how parts of that bloodline fall away and things are renewed. It's hard for us to understand, as simple as it is, right? So in order to explain Yahushua's nature, a lamb is most often used. Goats can ram you. They can be violent. Lambs can't. It's not. He said he's going to be soft this time. He's not going to be a roaring lion until he returns. So the best way to describe him is a lamb at Passover. You know what I'm saying? So I think sometimes the OT estimate gets too technical, and it's not the point that in somewhere else in Israel's time we used a goat and the goat stayed alive and walked off into the wilderness. I get that, but I don't think that's the point, is what I'm saying.
Right. But like Sis said, regardless of all the precepts, they overall want to be in sin. They just, like I knew the brothers was didn't believe in Yahweh Shai back when I was word 53rd. I knew that, I been knew that. So it just took them to actually say it, but I been knew that. But if I would have told you they didn't, you probably would like, no, they they doing this and that and the third, but I been knew it. That's why it's funny because now the world sees it. It's catching up to it. But I been knew that. That's why I got the hell away from them. I been knew that. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, you're gonna see some more strange stuff because they believe some more strange things they just ain't said yet. Trust me, I know.
So I ain't got nothing against those brothers. I mean, they trying to find their way, and that's what the most High put in their mind. It might be folly, it's whatever it is. There's nothing we can do about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just gonna keep striving. I guess I look at it from that standpoint. You got to figure I'm not the most well-liked Israelite in Seattle, so like, I get that.
I'm gonna put it
You
like
know,
this. I'm gonna put it like this.
mm,
I got everything against them. I don't like them. I'm gonna keep it straight up. I ain't in Christianity. I don't gotta act like I don't like them. Period. Straight point blank. And some let me get this script. It's okay not to like some people. Amir, it's okay.
absolutely. I don't dislike them. You guys have a different history than me, also. So,
Right. But I ain't gonna get the script, but it's okay not to like some like you gotta understand whereas the sand of the sea, right? And there's laws on how to operate
oh shit, your shit's going in and out.
with your enemy. If his ox fall in the ditch, yeah, help him out. You see him on the side of damn it is with your enemies, and it's true. And I don't like them brothers, and that's that. They stay over there. I'm gonna stay my way, and I own the rights to these stories I have.
On the right. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. I had to realize that joint after a while. I'm like, I'm in a city full of people. All y'all knew each other long
And I'm
before I knew you. You know what I'm saying? I don't. So I get that there's other history, but maybe that's damn that joint. I wonder if it's my joint or your joint.
I own the rights
That joint frozen.
to my baby. You can't say I could talk. I,
I see
yeah,
you
I could
waving,
talk
but look,
about whatever
shit.
I feel like it's frozen.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So it's frozen on your side
I
too.
don't know.
Joint froze. It froze.
It's falling one way, then it's right to look my hands up, and I don't see my hands up. Your stories are your testament. And the thing, but yeah, your story, the stories are our testaments, so nobody can say anything. That's crazy. Jesus Ultra and falling into all for a reason. This is his story, right? I got my hands up. I can't even see my hands. Now we can put the video behind. Yeah, I might have to end it, y'all. Are we there? Are we there? Is it the internet or the tube? Can you hear me now? There's still a lag. I got my hand on my